Chapter 14. Journey to the forest and meeting with Guha. Grandmother was meditating on the form of Lord Rama. She opened her eyes as Unni and Malu came in and quietly sat beside her. They listened as she continued the story of the brave Prince Rama. Rama, Lakshmana and Sita went to the palace of Kaikeyi to bid farewell to their father. Rama reassured Kaikeyi, "Mother, don't worry anymore. The three of us are leaving for the forest now." This was what Kaikeyi had been longing to hear. She gave them garments fashioned from tree bark. Sri Rama and Lakshmana took off their princely robes and dressed themselves in the rude tree bark. Those who were watching could not hide their tears when they saw the noble princess dressed like foresters. When Sita started to put on the tree bark, Sage Vasishta's heart melted in sorrow. He felt great anger towards Kaikeyi. He said, "O cruel, stone-hearted woman, how dare you offer Princess Sita the bark of a tree to wear? Princess Sita will wear her silken robes and golden ornaments as she accompanies her husband to the forest." Sumantra then brought the chariot. Unable to bear the grief, Dasharatha fell to the ground, crying, "Rama, my son!" Without losing his calm, Sri Rama bowed down to his father. He then helped Sita into the chariot and got in after her. Lakshmana followed, bearing bows and arrows in hand. As the chariot started to move, Dasharatha cried, "Stop, my son, stop!" But Rama commanded Sumantra to go ahead. When the chariot disappeared from sight, Dasharatha fell down to the ground, unconscious. The people of Ayodhya ran behind the chariot, unable to part with the noble prince. Dasharatha's condition was pitiful. He started crying, and words of sorrow tumbled out of his mouth. His attendants took the helpless king to Kausalya's palace. The grieving Dasharatha and Queen Kausalya were inconsolable. The broken-hearted Dasharatha and Queen Kausalya were inconsolable. By nightfall, Rama's chariot reached the banks of Tamasa river. Sita and Rama drank some water and slept peacefully underneath a tree. Lakshmana stood watch and shared his grief and anger with Sumantra, Dasharatha's chief minister. The people of Ayodhya also went to sleep by the river bank. Waking up before dawn, Sri Rama softly whispered to Sumantra, "My people are still asleep. They will wake up when the sun rises and prevent me from going any further. We must leave before they awaken." They left quietly without waking anybody. When the sun arose, the people of Ayodhya woke up. They realized that their prince, their glorious, dearest Rama, had already entered the dense forest. He was lost to them. With grieving hearts, they turned and made their way slowly back to the capital city. Sri Rama, Sita and Lakshmana reached the banks of the river Ganga. They sat under the sheltering branches of the Simsapa tree in a place called Sringivera. A forest dweller named Guha was the king of Sringivera. He was an ardent devotee of Sri Rama. When he realized that Sri Rama, Sita and Lakshmana had reached his kingdom, Guha was overjoyed. He collected the most delicious fruits, wild honey, fragrant flowers, and he humbly offered it at Sri Rama's feet. Rama got up and hugged Guha in a deep embrace. Guha bowed before Rama and said, "My land, O Lord, has become blessed by the touch of your holy feet. Please accept this kingdom of mine. Remain here and rule over us, your loyal subjects. Make my palace sacred with the dust of your feet. Please bless me by accepting these fruits and flowers." Prince Rama gently and lovingly declined the offer. He said, "Guha, I will not accept any offering for 14 years, but on my return I will accept your hospitality." Then Guha spread a mattress of leaves and grass for Sita and Ram to sleep on. They accepted his loving devotion. Lakshmana remained awake, watching over his beloved Rama and Sita. Guha could not stop the tears streaming down his face. He lamented to Lakshmana. How could this happen to Sri Rama, who should be sleeping on a royal bed? How could Kaigeyi listen to Manthara's words and commit such a sin? Lakshmana had taken Sri Rama's advice to heart. He told Guha, "Listen carefully to what I say. All of us reap the fruits of actions that we have performed in our previous lives. Sorrow and happiness arise from our own actions. No one else is responsible for our fate. We must neither drown in sorrow when bad things happen, nor jump sky high when good things happen. Joy and sorrow are our constant visitors. We must face both with courage and equanimity." In the morning, Sri Rama asked Guha to bring a boat to ferry them across the Ganga. They stepped into the boat. Sita bowed down before goddess Ganga. Guha ferried them across and then humbly begged of Sri Rama to allow him to go with them into the forest. Sri Rama gently replied, "Do not grieve. Return home. I give you my word that I will return after 14 years." Guha had gathered courage from Lakshmana's words. He prostrated before Sri Rama and returned home. Dear Unni, calmly face the sorrows that visit your life. Don't let the emotions of cruelty and revenge enter your mind. Good actions will definitely reap good rewards. This is most certain.